I'm JJ Barnes and that's Jonathan McKinney.
Hi.
We are doing writing, talking and dog walking.
Yes, we are.
So today, I said dog walking.
Dog walking.
Today's video we are going to be talking about rewarding the observant reader or viewer.
Excuse me?
Quite like it. Rewarding the audience essentially.
Yes.
And we are going to use an example from season 2 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
So we're going to spoil the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Because you can't really explain this one without spoiling it.
Yeah. And we'll use other references for other videos, but specifically we are doing Buffy because rewarding your audience is a way of respecting them.
Oh, well, first of all, we love the audience, right?
Yeah, exactly. And if you reward their attention, they know that you respect them because you're not treating them like they're stupid. Because
you're going to make the audience cry. If you do a good job, you're going to make the audience feel very sad and they're going to hate you. But
or very happy or whatever, depending on...
But that's part of the delightful... I mean, we're talking about Buffy season 2, right?
Yeah, okay.
But because you do love them, you do want to reward them.
And it does show that you are putting in time and attention to the story in a way. So it'll be... Rewarding the audience tends to be on small details. Things that you don't necessarily have to have in the story. And if you miss them, it doesn't affect the story in a negative way at all. But if you notice them and you... It's going so well. If you notice them, it develops the story and improves the experience of being part of that story.
Yeah, it does.
So the example from Buffy the Vampire Slayer is the Orb of Thesulah. Right. So you're the, you go with this one because I think you have a better sort of...
The Orb of Thesulah is a magical item that the Scooby gang in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Buffy and her friends, that they use to store the stolen soul of Angel and then put it back into his body using magic, right?
Yes.
So they will need this. Now, the first instance where the foreshadowing is set up, not foreshadowing, sorry, the reward is set up, is when Giles' girlfriend, Jenny Calendar, tries to...
You're right, Buffy season 2 is all about me crying, ugly crying.
Right. So yeah, Jenny Calendar tries to do this to restore Angel's soul.
The gypsy spell.
That's a lot. It's very convoluted. Okay, so basically Buffy's boyfriend Angel, when she sees you, then he turns evil, right? Because he's a vampire. He's a vampire with a soul.
Imagine if you've never seen Buffy and you're trying to follow this.
Yeah, think Twilight, but it's much better. Unless you love Twilight, which is fine. So yeah, Buffy's boyfriend turns evil after she sees him for the first time.
Loses his soul. Because of an old gypsy spell, he was punished for eating the daughter of a gypsy family.
Yeah, for sucking her blood as vampires do, right? So, because Jenny Calendar is partially responsible for this, she has to make up to Buffy, she has to make it up to Giles' boyfriend, and Angel finds out why he's evil, and then of course kills her. He snaps her neck in the school, right?
Orb.
Yeah, so the point is, he does that because she's going to use this Orb of Thesulah to restore his soul.
And evil Angel doesn't want to go back to being good Angel.
Of course not. Of course he doesn't. Hello. So, then, in the finale of season 2, the gang who are going to do the same spell, they need to find an Orb of Thesulah too, but the audience has already seen somebody go through the motions of that part of the plan, so it's repetitive to have them go through those motions again. So you go on from here about the paperweight, because this is the point. Otherwise that's just me and I'm wrestling the dog.
They go to the magic shop because they are looking for an Orb of Thesulah.
Well, first of all, Jenny goes to the magic shop.
You do it then.
Okay, all right. Jenny, in the first instance, she goes to the magic shop. She buys an Orb of Thesulah. The guy who sells it to her, when she first goes in, he's giving it a big pal, like he's speaking with a European accent, pretending to be all mystical and stuff. And then she's like, I need an Orb of Thesulah. And he's like, oh, you're in the business. So he drops his act, treats her with like the respect of a Peter and a sort of colleague in magic. And he says, I thought you were one of these new age types. And I just basically sell a lot of charms around Valentine's Day. And
he says that he's been selling the Orb of Thesulah as a new age.
Yeah, exactly. That's the setup. He says, we've been using it I've been selling them to new age types who don't actually understand magic, who are just normal people like us, but want something, spooky, like one of those old pewter skulls or a little wizard with a diamond in his hand or something.
Like something Dwight would buy.
Yes, exactly. Dwight, our colleague, who we make fun of all the time. So, yeah, so there's your setup, right? New age paperweight. When the Scoobies come to do the spell at the end of season 2, to skip the phase of getting one of these orbs, they have Giles say, I've got one.
I've been using it as a paperweight.
I've been using it as a paperweight. It's a little joke.
It's a little joke, but if you've been paying attention to the earlier part where Jenny Calendar has that conversation, it's funny and it's clever because it's saying that Giles is one of these new age types who doesn't really know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Which is like plays into his relationship with Jenny Calendar.
Yes.
Really beautifully.
Yeah.
So, but if you didn't notice that, you'd still get everything out of the story that you need. They still get their Orb of Thesulah. They're still able to do that part of the story.
Yeah, it's just a nice reward for those people who are watching it more than once, or at least with you know, a good memory and a keen eye.
And it just enriches a little bit.
Yeah,
and as I say, it's not essential, but your audience will feel like you are paying attention to them.
Yeah, and it's something to put this in a more vague and applicable way. It's something we call folding in, right?
Yeah.
So if you've referenced anything in the past in your work, if you get a chance to fold it into your
story again.
She doesn't do this for you.
I know. Mama's girl.
So
yeah, if you need something at the end of your story, put it in at the beginning of your story.
Yeah, and this is the other point, isn't it? You can either make use of something you've already written, fold it in to your
go back and edit
scene,
it in,
or go back and plant the seed for it, so you can.
If you have your own Orb of Thesulah type thing that your character needs, and obviously not an Orb of Thesulah, but something that
an orb of something.
An orb of something. Something that your character needs to use for a specific thing in the climax of your story. God's going away again.
Oh, for God's sake.
Then you can either use something that they've had in their house or their workshop or their school, wherever your story's set, use that as the thing they need to use, or go back and put it in so that when they have to use it, it's more satisfying, it's more narratively satisfying, and it rewards the viewer or reader for paying attention to the story and noticing it earlier on.
Narrative satisfaction is the beginning, middle and end of the point of doing this, isn't
Exactly.
it? Because it is satisfying when people watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer season 2. When that happens, I've been using one as a paperweight. If you're watching it with your friends, those friends will look at each other and smile.
Exactly. And it makes the experience better.
Yeah, there's absolutely loads of this in the last Avengers movie, Endgame.
We'll get to that one.
We will, I'm just saying.
Yeah, there is.
That's a good one.
So
mine.
That is our first video about rewarding your audience with small details.
Yeah, because they pay attention and we love them, so
exactly.
We want to make them happy as well as terribly, terribly devastated emotionally.
So thank you very much for watching.
It's cathartic.
You can find all of our work and all of other people's work on Siren Stories, which is www.sirenstories.co.uk. There's links there to podcasts and books and scripts and music and blogs and all sorts of things. So go there, and also you can sign up for free there and win things every month. Also, if you could like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Yep.
We can keep making these videos.
Comment down below. Can you say that?
Yes, of course. Comment down below. I feel like I need to do a really sort of weird American accent for that.
Hollywood accent.
Yeah, so if you do that, if you have any things you want us to talk about, any questions you want us to answer in reference to any writing advice or stories you've seen and want to understand better.
Yeah, if this was a bit of a jumbled explanation of a pretty complicated set of events, that's fine.
We'll do another one.
Talk to us and we'll speak in language that you can understand. Molly.
So yeah, we will do another one about rewarding your audience with other examples, so you can start to get a handle on what it is we're talking about. Hopefully reference something you do understand if you don't know Buffy. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. We're on Twitter. I'm Judy Ann Rose. He's John_Muck. Find us there, ask us, comment on this video, anything like that, and we will try and address any of your questions as well.
I think we can answer most questions.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again.
See you again. Bye.